Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about what is meant by foreclosure. What are the types are there in foreclosure and what are the miscellaneous documents are there in title search in this video. First we will see about what is meant by foreclosure. It's an involuntary conveyance document. Foreclosure is the legal process whereby a lender terminates the owner. Two types of foreclosure method are there: judicial and non-judicial foreclosure. And then other types of foreclosure also happening in real estate property, that is, tax sale deed and deed in lieu foreclosure. First we will discuss about the first method is judicial foreclosure. Let us know about why it is happening and where it is happening. Basically this method is happening in mortgage document for unpaid debt. Judicial foreclosure means a court action taken to collect a debt owed. A foreclosure that is processed via a court action. Usually limited to a collection action on an involuntary judgment lien that automatically. Initially bank will send the lease pendants document to the homeowner. Lease pendants is a legal notice recorded to show pending litigation relating to real property, and giving notice that anyone acquiring an interest in said property subsequent to the date of the notice may be bound by the outcome of the litigation. It is lawsuit pending, which is filed in the public record, and it serves the constructive notice to the property owners. If the owner understand the seriousness of the lease pendants and if homeowner repaid the loan interest properly, then the court will release the LP. If there is no proper response for the lease pendants from homeowner, then the court will send the next level of warning notice to homeowner, the second level notice in the name of judgment of foreclosure, which mean a default judgment is a judgment in favor of the foreclosing party, when the borrower doesn't respond to a foreclosure lawsuit. If the owner understand the seriousness of the lease pendants and judgment of foreclosure and if homeowner repaid the loan interest properly, then the court will release the LP in judgment of foreclosure. If the owner doesn't respond the lease pendants and judgment of foreclosure notices, then the property will legally announced and the property will get ready for sale. The convey purpose the foreclosure deed will be record. It is a legal document granting ownership of property to the purchaser at a foreclosure sale. Depending on the type of foreclosure followed, a foreclosure deed may be a sheriff's deed. The effect of a foreclosure deed is to transfer legal title of property to a new owner. Then the second method foreclosure is non-judicial foreclosure. This scenario will happen in deed of trust document. Non-judicial foreclosures are processed without court intervention with the requirements for the foreclosure established by state statutes. Non-judicial foreclosures are possible due to a power of sale clause in the deed of trust. When a loan default occurs, the homeowner will be mailed a default letter and in many states a notice of default will be recorded at approximately the same time. If the homeowner does not cure the default, a notice of sale will be mailed to the homeowner, posted in public places, recorded at the county recorder's office and published in area legal publications. After the legally required time period has expired, a public auction will be held with the highest bidder becoming the owner of the property subject to their receipt and recordation of the trustee's deed. Next we will see about other types of foreclosure. First one is tax sale deed. If the owner unable to pay taxes for the property, when the tax department will send warning notice to the owner to pay the delinquent taxes. If there is no proper response for that notice, then the tax department will selling the property to the new buyers and wipe off the old delinquent taxes, and tax certificate will be provided for that property. Next one is deed in lieu of foreclosure. A deed in lieu of foreclosure is a deed instrument in which a mortgagor conveys all interest in a real property to the mortgagee to satisfy a loan that is in default and avoid foreclosure proceedings. The deed in lieu of foreclosure offers several advantages to both the borrower and the lender. A homeowner can qualify for a deed in lieu of foreclosure if they are in default and do not qualify for any of the other options. All attempts at selling the house before foreclosure were unsuccessful, and there is no other mortgage in default. Next we will see about miscellaneous documents one by one. First one is easement. What is mean by easement? An easement is a right which the owner or occupier of certain land possesses, as such, for the beneficial enjoyment of that land, to do and continue to do something, or to prevent and continue to prevent something being done, in or upon, or in respect of, certain other land not his own, such as power lines, or water lines, driveway, right-of-way, etc. 3 types of easements are there. First one is easement in gross. Second one is easement appurtenant. Third one is prescriptive easement. Let us discuss about one by one. First easement type is easement in gross. An easement that does not benefit a particular tract of land but all parcels of land in an area. A public utility easement or waterline easement passing through multiple lots. Example of public utilities are water line, gas line, electricity line, drainage lines, etc. Next one is easement appurtenant. An easement that attaches to the land permanently and benefits its owner. An easement appurtenant is a covenant that runs with the land when the title to the real property is transferred to a new owner. The easement appurtenant is transferred with the title to the property. Last easement type is prescriptive easement. A prescriptive easement is an easement acquired through open and notorious use of an owner's land which is adverse to the owner's rights, for a continuous and uninterrupted period of years. The period of years required for such an easement is defined by state laws. Next miscellaneous document is covenants, conditions, and restriction. Covenants, conditions, and restrictions are limits and rules placed on a group of homes or condominium complex by a builder, developer, neighborhood association, or homeowners association. When living in a home or condominium that is restricted by CC&RS, an owner gives up certain freedoms in order to be part of a shared community. For example, most condominium building associations have smoking restrictions, parking and noise level rules, aesthetic guidelines for paint color, height restrictions, etc. Next miscellaneous document is power of attorney. A power of attorney or letter of attorney is a written authorization to represent or act on another's behalf in private affairs, business, or some other legal matter. The person authorizing the other to act is the principal, grantor, or donor. Next miscellaneous document is affidavit. An affidavit is a written legal document. Affidavit means saying something true or oath, and it's a support document. Next miscellaneous document is Homestead Declaration. It is recorded to declare the owner's principal place of residential as per some state status. It protects home against judgment up to specific amount. Next miscellaneous document is divorce. Divorce is the process of terminating a marriage or marital union. Divorce usually entails the canceling or reorganizing of the legal duties and responsibilities of marriage, thus dissolving the bonds of matrimony between a married couple under the rule of law of the particular country or state. Next miscellaneous document is probate. Probate is the legal process of settling a dead person's estate, specifically, distributing the decedent's property, confirming the validity of a will. Thank you everyone. As of now we have learnt about foreclosure, types of foreclosure and miscellaneous documents in title search on this video. We will see about probate proceedings, index and starter on next video. Please do support to my channel to learn about U.S. mortgage title search process. Thank you everyone. Bye. Have a great day.